Anyway, let me talk to you. So, we have to talk about my ever growing disenchantment with the WWE as a whole in the wake of this weekend's WrestleMania. As some of you may know, it was held at Allegiant Stadium in Vegas, which hosts roughly 65,000 people. It can be extended up to 70 or 75,000. The numbers from each night speaks volumes of the direction that the WWE is going currently, because they were roughly 20,000 seats short both nights as far as ticket sales. Saturday night were 49,191. Sunday night was 49,959 out of a possible 65,000 to 75,000. That's not good. Roughly one quarter to one third of each night's wrestling events were commercials, which people rightfully fucking bitched about. So on night one, roughly 3 hours and 55 minutes of wrestling, 82 to 86 minutes only of wrestling, because the rest of it were commercials. Now, come at me in the comments, and it's the same thing with Netflix, but you're paying how much after you picked up that extra app on ESPN to watch this shit? And you're watching commercials. Why? The WWE makes a killing off of t-shirts, masks, belts, live engagements, online shit. They don't necessarily need all of that endorsement. Okay? They could have a few and still make a killing. But a quarter to a third of nothing but commercials, and a lot of that was that fucking Hulk Hogan documentary that I give less than a horizontal fuck about, coming up on Netflix this weekend. Oh yeah, Netflix, I'll get to you in a fucking minute. You and your goddamn commercials doing Monday Night Raw. But since Triple H has taken over, and since they did the merger with TKO and whoever else, they have become so greed driven and seemingly less concerned with the product or fan satisfaction. Because remember, a lot of these tickets up until like the day before in the nosebleed sections were $700 before your room and flight and all that shit. As if anybody could afford to fly or drive and get a fucking hotel room in Vegas these days, thanks to Triple H's buddy Trump. The people who were in the next to the ring area, right there against the barricades, those seats I heard went for $30,000, and most of those were influencers, and you could have your name put on the edge of the ring mat as an example of green shirt guy, whoever the fuck that is. And I would also bring to fact that if $30,000 got you a ring seat, then how much did Adam Weissman, this motherfucker, who sat at the announcement table with headphones on, looking like a Make-A-Wish motherfucker, and didn't say a word. He paid to do that. So if $30,000 got you the barricade, then how much should sitting behind a desk with a pair of headphones cost? I mean, that motherfucker probably just paid somebody. He probably paid a couple of wrestlers' salaries in one night. So I wanted to also talk about the matches themselves, or at least three of them that, and again, I didn't watch this shit. I watched the highlights on YouTube. I watched other people review them, and that's where I'm getting all my information from. So again, If you want to argue with me, come at me in the comments. But I'm going to start with my future ex-wife, Jade Cargill, and Rhea Ripley. We all knew that the belt was going to change hands. I say we were cheated out of seeing just how effective Jade Cargill could be as a champion due to piss poor fucking booking. And let's be honest, lack of competition in the WWE. If I were her right now, I would seriously be eyeing AEW because there's buku competition. She would be treated like the queen she is, and people would be able to revel in her dastardliness as the queen she is. I also wanted to talk about the Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton match. Believe it or not, Randy Orton, it comes out, was supposed to win that match. It was decided the night before, it was decided like Friday night that Cody Rhodes was to win it. Having said all of that, apparently, when right after Cody Rhodes bladed himself, and you're not a wrestling fan, let me explain what blading is. Blading is what they do. They carry a broken little piece of razor or something like that in their wraps. And when they get slammed into something really hard, they put their heads and they cut themselves a little bit and they bleed. Cody Rhodes had done that. The only thing is that after he won the belt, he was attacked by Randy Orton. Randy Orton gave him a punt, which is a straight kick to the head. Only thing is Randy Orton put some stank on it, made full contact, and gave that boy a concussion. It was so bad that he was supposed to have a meet and greet after the match. He couldn't do it because his whole side of his shit was all swollen up. So they made that decision the night before when this shit should have been mapped out months ago because they're so busy chasing the fucking money. And last but not least, Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar. Wasn't long. It was fucking good. We got what we deserved, or we got what we wanted. But the surprise at the end, and I don't think anybody saw this one coming, especially Triple H, because a couple of people are saying that Brock Lesnar retiring in the ring last night or this weekend against Obafemi was not in the cards. That was not the plan. He was supposed to go on and face Gunther. So him deciding on his own in the moment to retire. Gloves, boots, left in the ring. Hug Heyman. They walked out together into the sunset. And rumor has it, Triple H went to talk to him after the match. And he blew past Triple H, got on a bus, and was deuces, bitch. So he didn't want to talk to Triple H. So, how they, because that kind of fucks him for Gunther. Is Gunther going to pull a fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin and throw Yo Mama jokes at Brock Lesnar until he comes back and then gets retired by Gunther? Yeah, we'll see what happens. But because of the money-grubbing, thirsty bitches they have become lately, I'm really starting to chill on the WWE. And since I have HBO Max and AEW shows their pay-per-views on HBO Max, I'm going to start watching AEW a lot more.